An adjunct professor teaching her first ever course at a California college was placed on leave after she ripped a student during a class presentation because he said he regards police officers as heroes. An identified Cypress College educator was apparently triggered during the 19-year-old business major Braden Ellis's Zoom presentation on cancel culture in the U.S., which he noted how even animated kids' TV shows such as Paw Patrol have come under fire for unhinged cop haters. Opinions are like backsides. Everybody has one. And I'll be the first to admit I'm not a fan of all police officers. However, for every one bad cop, there's at least 50 who are great at what they do and are absolutely heroes. The police are never called for anything good. It's always trouble, and no matter how long it takes, they always respond. This young man was in a learning institution. He was presenting his work. You don't have to agree with him, but destroying him for his opinion is not cool. Professor, you probably need to take some time off. I'm Darian Sims, and this is how I see it.
Are you having a bad day? Is stress eating you up? Do you need to relieve some pressure? Have a massage at the Ritz-Carlton Hotel, located in downtown Chicago. Take part in a wonderful experience being rubbed by the most seasoned and professionally trained hands in the business. Massages are done in 30, 60, or 90-minute increments. You can choose from a menu of services to go along with the massage. The hot rocks are my favorite. Massages can be done solo or with couples for a more intimate setting. Then top it all off with dinner on the rooftop of the hotel. Perfect for a staycation or a night on the town with a significant other. That's the Ritz-Carlton Hotel in downtown Chicago at Water Tower Place, 160 East Pearson Street. For more information, visit www.ritzcarlton.com or call 312-266-1000, 312-266-1000. Book your massage today and feel better instantly.
Hot Shot Chicken, we coming to fill your bellies with the greatest chicken sandwiches in the game. We're declaring war on your appetite. Try the Hot Honey Butter Sandwich, Nashville Hot Chicken Sandwich, and of course the baddest chicken sandwich on the planet, the Popeyes Ain't Shit Sandwich. Then you know you gotta have something on the side. Check out the Cheat Day Fries, the Buttermilk Mac and Cheese, and the Grilled Corn Elote. Wash it all down with our specialty iced teas, or take down a cookies and cream shake. Come to Hot Shot Chicken in Chatham, Sunday through Thursday, 10:45 a.m. to 9:30 p.m. Friday and Saturday, 10:45 a.m. to 10:30 p.m. Don't meet me there, beat me there. 100 West 87th Street. That's 100 West 87th Street, 87th and State. Hit the website at www.hot-shy.net. Hot-shy.net. Sandwich is so good your mouth gonna jump off your face and thank you. Hot Shot Chicken. Get full with pleasure.
Oh, yeah, y'all. It's that time. It's your boy from out of Roy, your man 50 grand, getting ready to kick it off for you. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go. It's your boy from Monterey, your man 50 grand, Darian D. Silk Sims, a.k.a. Darian America. The United States champion of justice, fixing America's issues, one state at a time. Oh yeah, baby, happy Thursday to you. It's been a Thursday, man. It's definitely been some things going on that's in the news, that's in every day. But first and foremost, I want to say to you, from the sound of my voice to the inside of your ears, today is going to be a good day. And thank you for joining me. You could be anywhere else in the world, but you chose to be here with your boy, Darian America. So, I want to get right into it, man. Wow. I ain't going to lie. I've been rocked to my core a few times lately, man. And this last thing, you know, I never want to get used to this, but I'm getting a little numb. I'm becoming a little numb, but it's still impactful. There was a mass shooting yesterday in Minneapolis, and I'm gonna, from CNN, I would like to enlighten you a little bit. I'm sure you are, if you're living under a rock, maybe you don't know, but maybe you haven't had a chance to see. This is from CNN, y'all. Minneapolis is in mourning after a shooting fired on praying students through the window of a church yesterday, killing 2 children. 17 other people were wounded, most of them children who were marking their first week of class at the Annunciation Catholic School. 1 child remains in critical condition, according to health record officials. The shooter, now dead, was identified as a 23-year-old named Robin Westman. Westman shared a manifesto on social media that is being investigated by police. The shooter graduated from the school, which serves preschool to 8th grade students in 2017. Investigators believe Westman likely intended to carry out yesterday's attack from inside the church. According to a source, the shooter visited the church weeks ago, after which Westman created a detailed drawing of its interior. But the doors were locked once mass began, Minneapolis Police Chief Brian O'Hara said. Wow. This is a bit much, man. And I wanted to start off with that because, you know, I have an FOID card, but I never wanted to purchase a weapon. And I may be talking smack, you know, I get goofy and I like to have fun. I like to be uplifting. I like to bring happiness. I like to bring that spirit, you know. If you know me as a person, you know, when I talk to you, I'm trying to build you up. You know, I refer to other black men as king. You know, and I ain't gonna lie, my man Fabian Soul put me on to that. And I didn't understand it when he first did. It's been a couple of years ago. Soul been calling people brothers king for a while. And when I first heard it, you know, I was like, why is he calling me king? I'm not his king. What? You know, we don't have kings. We're in America. We have presidents, and I'm not his president. But from maturing and just thinking about it, I got it. He wasn't saying, you my king. He's saying, brother, you a king. Because a lot of bros don't get positivity pushed to them, put on them. You know, when I say that to a lot of people, and I probably get the same look that Fabian I gave him when he said it to me first. They be looking like, king, if I'm your king, bow down. Come on, man. It's not about me bowing to you and admitting humility to you. I'm a humble individual. The meek and the humble shall inherit the earth. But they won't get the basketball, let Charles Barkley tell it. And that's cool. I'm okay with my humility. You know, when people give me compliments, when they come up to me, man, dog, you threw down today, man. You sounded good. You was killing it today. I don't get arrogant. I don't be like, yeah, I know my father. What else you got? No, I be like, thank you kindly. Appreciate that, man. I received that. Because for whatever reason, today, it's harder to tell a person I love you than it is to say I hate you. You say that easy. I hate this service. I hate this old punk ass motherfucker be walking and thinking he all that. I hate this karaoke shit. Why they just don't DJ on Thursday nights? Real easy to say that. But how often do you say, man, you know, they was DJing on Thursday night and they blew, well, not a city life, I mean, fuck that, I DJ too. You know I'm a damn man, I kills it when I'm DJing. But I try to do it all. I try to incorporate everything so everybody can enjoy themselves, even if you're not a karaoke person, because let's be honest, man, karaoke ain't for everybody. You know, if you don't have the temperament to be able to remain patient and let people try to express themselves musically, you in the wrong place. And that's okay. It's bees like that sometimes. I don't go to stepper sets, and I like steppers music. Okay, I do like steppers music. But I'm not one to go to a stepper set and step all night. Because after a while, you only got so many moves. I probably got about 4-6 basic moves. I mean, and when you see brothers and sisters on the floor, when they really good at stepping, when they know each other and they know the moves, and they ain't even got to tell each other what they finna do. They just know. Because they done stepped together a long time. That's dope. I like that. It's cool. But after a while, I'll be like, And I'll probably say, my patience. If you're sitting there, you listening right now, from the sound of my voice inside your ears, how long is your patience when you're in a set that it's not your forte? If you're not a house head and you go into a house head set, what's your temperament? How long are you going to be like, man, fuck this, I got to go, or they got to play something else? You know, me, when it comes to Steppers music, I like Steppers music because some of the songs, they really nice songs, but, you know, sometimes I might want to step to it, I want to dance to it. Sometimes I don't. I just want to listen. But I'm not going to sit there and complain and argue with the DJ. Well, hey, dog, why don't you put on some reggae up in here? It's not a reggae set, bruh. You know, when you walk into a random club on a random day and the DJ doing his thing, you endure it. You deal with it. If you walk into a club on karaoke night, you got to deal with it because they're going to sing majority of the songs. That's what karaoke is. Why do I have to argue with somebody every week? Now we got to turn up in here. You got to turn up, man. Turn up. This is my birthday. Turn up. This is a good time for a commercial break. The Darian America Breakfast and Silky's podcast brought to you by Awesome 90.9 WSLK, the American Silk Radio Network, where it's always all silk, all the time. The state we're covering today is the state of mass shootings. And I'm talking about, and I know I talk about it a lot, but the decorum when it comes to being at karaoke sets. Because I'm talking about it, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. I get nervous when I'm sitting at a set. Because I'm wondering if some jackass gonna up thing and just air the club out because I'm not agreeing with him. I'm not giving him what he want. People have done that. We've had shootings in clubs, and y'all know that. I mean, come on, man. We didn't have shootings outside clubs since we've been going to clubs. I see one of my brothers on the feed. What up, Reddy? Yankum, I see you, T-Dab. What up, Play? P? Yeah, you know, I've always been trying to be a P. I don't know. He like, dog. That was high school. I'm talking smack, but I ain't, and I'm not going to put my mans on blast, but if you don't know T-Dab, he's a hellraiser. And thank God you still here, boy. You don't get old by being dumb, you get old by being wise. That's a wise brother right there. We know stuff happens outside of clubs, but I straight up be sitting there at the karaoke desk, and honestly, I'm not really worried about no dudes walking up and the club out. I told you the three things that you don't do to a man. Okay, you don't mess with his money, don't mess with his woman, don't mess with his kids. Now, when you in that environment, women are plentiful, and I'm sure Brad bought some sand to the beach or he done talked up on something. Okay? But they looking for a reason to up thing. If they got a thing on them. So this is like a shot at my security because I really do believe that City Life got some pristine security. I love my security officer at the front, man. Big boy, he don't mess with him. Now, they had a dude at the front for a minute. He might have retired. Hell, he probably somewhere squeezing coal into diamonds. That boy, it's called him vice grip. He had a grip out this where he shake your hand like crunch. I would feel my knuckles getting close together. I feel like they finna start cracking because this brother was strong. I'm like, yeah, he's shooting cannons. City Life got great security. But stuff happens, man. Guns shouldn't be the first thing you go get. You know, I'm talking about this guy who, the shooting in Minnesota, they were talking about he wanted to do it in the church. He drew detailed layout of the church, and he shot through the window and killed 2 people, hurt 17 others before he turned the gun on himself, I'm assuming. I didn't finish reading the entire article because I got stuck. I'm like, why do people have a need to hurt people while they're in schools? And this ain't the first time. This is history. I mean, come on, man. That church bombing back in the 40s, the Klans members or the white supremacists bombed the black churches, killing children. What's the need for the guns? And the only reason I'm saying this out loud now, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't really talk about gun violence too often. Don't make me president. I've thought about running for council, getting in politics. I thought about running for the mayor of Chicago. I mean, Mayor Johnson, he did shine in this most recent joint venture with him and Pritzker went out, Governor Pritzker, was talking about they don't want Donald Trump sending no National Guard here. He don't need to send a National Guard. What for? Dude, if that's the case, you send the National Guard to all 50 states then. Don't just send them to Chicago. Yeah, Chicago is tough. Every city is tough. You go to Baltimore. How far is Baltimore away from Washington, D.C.? That's Virginia still. I mean, they're all the same area. The Wire, a TV show, one of the best TV shows ever made, was based off of Baltimore. Is Trump going to send the troops to Baltimore? You had a whole insurrection happen January 6th. There was the Washington State Capitol Police leading that charge. I didn't see the National Guard roll up in there. And I'm going to say this, maybe they did. Once they started that bullshit, I didn't focus on that. I was like, man, I can't believe that these people are attacking the state capitol because of a dude. I say this a lot out loud, and I always wonder. And if you listening, chime in. I would love to hear your opinion. You can chime in here, send me an email, americansoccerradio@gmail.com. Send me an inbox here. Text me, 872-230-4756. Because I haven't opened up the phone lines to Facebook yet, and that is coming. I'm working on that. Don't worry, it's coming. You can type it. Why do we need guns? Tell me what your reason is for needing a gun. A lot of people say they want. Okay, I'm looking at my grill, y'all. I hate my grill. Dennis. As long as my grill is jacked up, Dennis always gonna have a job somewhere. Except for that one on 79th around the corner in King Drive. I ain't never letting that dude touch me again. But most people say they want guns for protection. What up, Mustafa? I see you, man. Today I'm covering the state of gun violence. So my last question I threw out there, what do you need your gun for? If you got one. I mean, I'm just taking the temperature of the room. You know, everybody usually say that they need them for protection. What are you needing protection from? If another person has a pistol and they coming at you, yeah, you need protection. If you got one, y'all gonna be pistols at dawn, 12 paces. Yeah, if it's that simple. It ain't that simple. I'm gonna say this. If you always pulling your pistol, you got a thing, you want to up your pole, your pipe, whatever you want to call it, that make you a coward in my book. Look, nobody wants to get their ass whooped, okay? I understand it. I don't want to get my ass whooped. Don't mess up the money maker, man. It's Jet Magazine right here. Come on, baby. I take time to fuck that shit. Because if I got to throw these things, I'm going to throw these things. Don't think I'm just, it's Kool-Aid, and it's not. Number one, I'm from the south side of Chicago. Ain't no Kool-Aid in these veins. None. You from Chicago, bruh. Sis. You got to have your head on a swivel and know exactly what's going on around you. Because the opportunist is alive. I did loss prevention for over 10 years. I became great at it because I learned the game. The opportunist is the shoplifter that you got to look after, not the African American. Not the bummy white guy. Not the schizophrenic Asian. Not the super ethnic Latino. They are what they are. The opportunist is the one that you have to look out for. The one that does, and it's just tipping the hand a little bit, give you a peep inside the velvet rope. This is the opportunist. Yeah. They the one looking out for the trouble. They looking for the tomfoolery. Those are the ones that you got to look out for, man. I worked in loss prevention many years, and I worked in establishments where I was the only African American in the store. So you know all the store people looking at me like, I don't know, we got the... Because of my... Really? But the opportunist is the one that you got to keep your eyes out for. This guy that shot at these people in Minneapolis, he woke up many a day saying that's what he was going to do. And his coward ass shot at children. None of them had no guns. They were praying to God. What we need guns for, y'all? I mean, the shooter is dead, but I don't know if the police aired him out, if he aired himself out. If you want to stop gun violence, get rid of the guns. I say the only people that should have the guns, and they don't even, I won't say they don't need them, but they shouldn't have them, are the armed forces. I mean, I want the National Guard to be around our borders, be all around the top of Canada and, around in the bottom where Mexico is. Those are the two countries that border us. But what they need, and they don't need their guns if Canada or Mexico is attacking us. I'm not saying that they won't. I'm not saying that they can't. But if the war, okay, let's throw this out there right quick, man. If whatever war America is in, let's say hypothetically America is in a war right now, okay? They've declared war on Canada. Let's say Canada. Canada, it's not like they're going to come from the borders and just put all the troops and line them up at the border, and we're going to line all our troops up at the border. This ain't the Revolutionary War. We got planes. Canada got planes. We got missiles. Canada got missiles. So if Canada, say they invade the American soil, and they get inside of America, does Canada get all the way into America where they start getting to the big city? Say they came in through Connecticut or New York, the top eastern part of America, and they came and they started their invasion from that point. They're coming in, they're gonna get to New York, the Statue of Liberty, the 5 boroughs, the island, all of that. Canada finna get up in there, and they finna start attacking the civilians. From the sound of my voice and inside of y'all ears, we done seen some stuff, man. I can't say that it's impossible. I won't say that. I thought it was impossible for a plane to be flown into the World Tower, the World Trade Center. I can't, and to this day, it's over 23 years since that happened. And the reason why I can say that, and I know that, is because my children were born the week after 9/11. So when they hit them towers, and I was listening to the radio, and I'm listening to Man Cow Muller, Q101, I'm listening to Crazy Howard McGee, GCI, I'm listening to V103, Eddie and Jobo. And they all were describing what happened. And then when I got to work and they had the TVs on, we saw that, y'all. So is it impossible for an invasion to happen in America? It ain't impossible. But I'm one of those people. And maybe this is me being, I can't even think of the word I'm looking for. I'm trying to use my good collegiate my good collegiate. I did graduate, y'all. Seeing is believing. I want to see Canada come in here and invade America's soil. I want to see Canada come and try to take New York. What do you do if that happens? Now, I know some of y'all is on my feed right now. Some of y'all some sharp eyes. I know. I mean, I'm looking at a couple of people. I ain't going to put their name out there because I want them to keep that conceal and carry. I don't want nobody to know, because I want them to walk up and think somebody, yeah, I'm finna jack your ass, bitch. Really? Is that so? I know some hitters, man, but they take care of themselves. And they not out here running around, yeah, this is what I got, look what I got, yeah. No, the hitters I know, bad boys and bad girls move in silence. So sometimes no news is good news. If they not talking about that pistol that they got in their purse or in their waistband, in their holster, that's good news, because they don't need it. But when they do need it, like if Canada were attacking America's borders and they invaded New York and they were storming through New York, going down to, they didn't know, Rhode Island. I'm not scared of Rhode Island. I'm sorry, Rhode Island, but y'all ain't enough of y'all. But instead they go through New Jersey and they Philadelphia and they going through the East. They coming. How many people got guns ready? And that's a legitimate question, because some of my peeps, some of my hitters, they is ready. Man, I'm going to throw this hitter out there because he's no longer with us. Rest his soul. My brother, Amasi Gerard Martin. Man, I love my man Amasi, the black man. Amasi Muskow. I called him a whole bunch of names, man, but that was my brother, man. He's one of my first friends I had since kindergarten. He made his transition a few years ago into the pearly gates. But when I used to link up with him, we'd talk. Quick story about him. I used to work at Cabela's. I was the head of security for Cabela's, the sporting goods store in Hammond, Indiana, for a little while. He came in there. You know, I teach all of my stores. Whenever I work at the store, I teach them 10 codes. But they're the 10 codes that, and I'll give these flowers. Kimberly Jones, Agent 56. We did many a year at Target. Kim Jones. You taught us the 10 codes, and I took those with me to Cabela's. So I would call African Americans like 96 over the radio. A 96 was an Asian American. A 97 was, well, let me say this, and this may come across as racist. I'm not trying to be racist. The reason we did the 10 codes was so people wouldn't hear us calling folks out by their nationality. When I'm going through the radio, hey, there's a 96 male, blue shirt, black pants, walking towards electronics. You don't know what that is. 96, is he that old? You don't know. But we did that because I didn't want to be on, there's an Asian American male walking towards electronics, blue shirt, come on, man. You got to have some class and dignity when you're doing LP, because when you apprehend these people, it's not about dignity. They're stealing, they're doing wrong, and you're bringing them to justice. So yeah. I still never wanted to run up on somebody, because you just never know what they got. But why do we need to pull out the pistol? If you want to take my chain, this is a chain probably 30 cents I got off T-Mobile. But if you think this chain is worth something, gonna take it from me, don't be a coward. Give me a fighting chance. Come take it from me. Come tell me I'm finna beat your ass and take your chain. You might. Who's to say that I'm gonna win? But man has not lived unless he's found a cause to die for. And I will not die for this material item, this chain, no. But I may very well die for my respect and my dignity and my decency. If you pull your pistol on me and you tell me you strip, nigga, take all your clothes off. I want to see your dick swing in the wind. I want to see your nutsack. I want to. Well, since you chose to call me nigga, I know niggas in hell want ice water. We don't always get what we want. So if you desire to have me and my clothes off, take them off me. Because at this point, if you got a pistol on me, you finna shoot me, ain't shit I can do to prevent you from shooting me. Don't shoot me. It'll suck. I think getting shot is probably one of the worst things to happen to a person. And I've never been shot before. But that shit got to burn. I mean, think about it. If you pull your pistol to shoot at something, Someone. Let's say someone, because animals can only yell. We don't understand their language. And they're hit with that bullet. Pow! Ooh, it's gonna hurt, tearing through the muscle tissues, the veins, the bone, perhaps, internal organs. That shit got to hurt. And we look at movies, and let movies kind of be like, motherfucker, shoot me, I am going to fall and roll around and cry bloody murder. I know that shit hurt, man. I mean, my oldest nephew, rest his soul, 16 years old, got killed in a gang initiation. They shot him twice. What we need the guns for? There's no reason, especially to shoot some unarmed children. And we've seen it too much. I don't want to make no jokes about it. I don't want nobody to make jokes about it. Somewhere down the line, once we get used to, all right, it's passed on. I know some people in bad taste are making jokes about George Floyd. Another unarmed individual that lost his life. Now, he wasn't shot, but did he deserve to die? Did those little kids deserve to die? Of course not. You want to do something about the gun violence, get rid of them. Only the armed forces, because they're defending our country. They're putting something into, they found a cause they're willing to die for. They're willing to die for the United States of America and the freedoms that they offer us. The police in the streets, serve and protect. Ain't no good job. Ain't not a cop in America. I don't give a damn what jurisdiction. From Chicago to Kalamazoo, ain't none of them jobs good. They're heavy in benefits, absolutely. But think about them men and women's, their mindset. And how do you not bring the stress of the streets of Chicago home with you? I bring the stress of being in my clubs home with me. I try to get home and decompress before I get into people. The people business is hard today. And the people aren't trying to do anything to change it. So those who are in charge, those who are, we got to change. Well, I agree with that. Change is inevitable. 3 things in this world that's inevitable: death, taxes, and change. I wanted to start charging for karaoke songs tonight. $5 a song, 4 songs max, $20 a person if they want to participate. I feel bad for even wanting to do that, even saying it out loud. That ain't how I want to kick it with y'all. I want y'all to be at my spots and hang out and have fun. Have fun! This ain't fun no more. Not for me. Because I can't get a decent rationale. For every one good person that come to my clubs, it's about 7 of them that's hell raisers that just want to fuck up shit. Them ain't good numbers. I endure because right now, this is how I eat. Man don't work, man don't eat. Taking the tomfoolery from the people in the clubs. At the end of the night, I collect my wage, my wages, and I leave till I come back the next time. It's not enough. And to try to just blame city life, blame the Falcon Inn, blame Q's, blame Roses and Pearls, and for you all who don't know, I'm not there anymore. There's no beef, no I gotta live. And I believe in my cause. I believe in getting this radio station off the ground. I believe in trying to do something different to give people another option. I found my cause. So if you're gonna pull a pistol on me, use it. Because I'm gonna tell you something. I don't have a gun. I don't own one. Don't ever want to own one. But I've been thinking about it recently. And if I get a pistol, I want to use it. I guess I got to go to the range, huh? Shoot at the people, the paper people. I ain't said that in a long time. Paper people, yeah. Let me go assassinate some paper people. That's what I call the targets. And guns aren't that much. It's funny, you know. I thought about that when I was the assets protection manager at Cabela's. They had rifles in there for $125. My mic system have went up to like $350 for microphones, but I can go get a rifle, load it up with and the shells are reasonable, $10 maybe, depending on what you're buying. And I can load this rifle up and I can go shoot something. But I got to work 2 nights to be able to pay for them microphones. I don't believe in guns. I believe if you got beef, you settle it this way. And you ain't got to beat nobody to death. Whoop his ass until I quit, man. I give. You win. And even if you see them all fucked up and they still getting up, lips swole up, teeth knocked out, head busted, ask him, you still going? We still doing this? It's gonna put you away in the long run. It's gonna make some, put you in a bad way. We don't have any boundaries anymore. I don't want to close this on a negative downward spiral, a bad level. I'm going to say this. Because again, the people that I speak to on my feed, I handpicked the people who are here. And there's sometimes when I can be open publicly. I've had people chime in and talk shit to me and I don't like them and I just block them and whatever. So what? But let's turn this tragedy into some upliftment. God received 2 more angels he wasn't expecting. Those 2 children that were killed. And if you choose to believe that the individual that committed this heinous crime is in hell, okay. Well, he's got something in common with the 2 that he killed. They're all dead. And they're not here. And I think the alternative, being here versus being in the ground, is better. Sitting, laying in somebody's morgue, ice cold. We all gonna have to do it one day. But I ain't trying to do it no time soon. So where these children in Minneapolis are gone, and it ain't like it ain't happened in Chicago, it ain't happened in Gary, it ain't happened in Los Angeles, it ain't happened in Texas, it ain't happened in California. It's happening everywhere, y'all. How do we stop it? Just stop. If you know somebody got a pistol, you know anybody come up in the club with it, don't let them in the club. Don't tell them don't bring it in, man. Be like, nah, bro, you don't need that. We just about to go have a couple drinks, sing a couple karaoke songs, and we up. It's really not that difficult. If you're getting mad at stuff, learn how to subdue your passion. It ain't got to be that bad, man. Even when we get mad, blow that steam off. Swing it. That's one of my favorite scenes in Boys to Men. My man just watched his boy get shot. They carried his dead body to the car and put him on his mama's couch. Cuba Gooding was swinging at the... Get it out. But then, once you got it out, start coming back to the normal. Start coming back to yourself. Start coming back to, it ain't got to be that difficult, man. Let me be cool. All right, I spazzed, I crashed, whatever. But now I'm cool. And I'm finna go in this bar. I'm finna have me a drink, listen to these bad singers, and just chill out, man. Look at the game on TV or something. I get tired of them, I'm gonna go down the street, go to the next bar where they ain't doing it at, go karaoke. And I'm gonna kick it and chill. Enjoy life, man. Enjoy the good things, the good times. You don't need the aggravation. If somebody look at you, so what? You fly. Somebody bump you, my bad, man, it's tight in here. You straight? All right. Somebody smell bad? Oh well. Damn, bro. Me go over here so I ain't gotta smell them. But ultimately, stay on the good side of the moon. Try using the good side before you go bad, before you go dark. That nigga did, we should, you know what, man, that motherfucker's probably had a bad day. You need a snicker, motherfucker, you need to chill out. You hangry. Not going anywhere for a while. Fix the attitude, y'all. It's never that serious, especially in a bar. But for the motherfucker that killed them kids, shooting through a window, you coward ass piece of shit. Anybody that wants to shoot somebody unarmed, if you ain't man enough, woman enough to go whoop their ass, and you need a weapon, that's all I got, man. It's not gonna be like this forever, y'all. Everything that has a beginning has an end. The sands in the hourglass gonna run through for everybody. And once they out, they out. That hour is up. But in the meantime, between time, I'm gonna live mine to the fullest. And if you don't like it, you don't like what I do, I'm just a DJ. But I hope to God that y'all living it the best way you can, and you ain't letting that stress come and mess with you as you out and about, man. Enjoy life, enjoy love, be up there, be elite, be dope. That's your boy, Darian America, the United States Champion of Justice, fixing America's issues one state at a time. I'm at City Life Lounge tonight, y'all, 712 East, 83rd Street, 8 o'clock start time. Don't meet me there, beat me there. And be cool when you put your song in, I got you. Love. What up, Cruzy Cruz? I see you, bruh. Yes, sir. I've been seeing you, man. Eyes watching. Good stuff, bro. What up, T-Dad? What up, Wildfather? I see you, man. Keep on singing, bruh. Yep. I mess with y'all. What up, TikTok? I'm about to stand out, man. Breakfast at Silky's brought to you by Awesome 90.9 WSLK, the American Silk Radio Network, where it's always all silk all the time. Be safe out there, y'all. Put your pistols away, but if you gotta pull it, use it. I hope you ain't gotta pull it. God bless you. I love you. Out of here. What's up, YouTube? Hey, man. If you like this podcast, like, subscribe, share. Kick it with your boy D Silk, aka Darian America. He is the United States Champion of Justice, fixing America's issues one state at a time. Awesome 90.9 WSLK, the American Silk Radio Network, where it's always all silk all the time. If you'd like to be a part of the station, if you're looking for a place to broadcast, if you need somebody to broadcast, send me an email, AmericanSilkRadio@gmail.com. That's AmericanSilkRadio@gmail.com. Send me an email. I'll take care of you.
That's AmericanSilkRadio@gmail.com. Let us help make you a star, where it's always all silk, all the time.